if you go on a date and a man is eating abnormally, study it well.
Oh wow!
Because just as he eats the food, that's how he's gonna eat you too.
Oh wow!
My dear,
is that what happened? Welcome to a brand new episode of Lowkey Relatable podcast. My name is Valerie.
And I'm T.
And our special guest today is...
Amiola.
Hey girl, hey.
Hi, I'm good. Who asked me how I'm feeling? Okay. I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine.
How are you?
I'm alive.
That's a good place to be.
Honestly, that's been my most consistent answer.
To be honest, that is a very fair answer. Like,
you say this every time I say that.
it is. Like, I'm
when
alive.
there's life, there's hope.
At least you're not dead. It could be worse.
It could be worse.
Okay, anyhow, Sha. So, how have you been? What have you been up to? What have you been up to?
I chop breakfast, die.
Jesus. Are you full?
Are
you full?
Did you just say she?
Yeah.
Yes, no.
She ate with that one. She ate with that one.
Actually,
I'm going through things, guys. I dyed my hair ginger because I'm trying to cheer myself up.
Can they see that your hair is ginger?
I have no idea. Well, everybody has been running. A lot of people have been playing in my face. Yeah, you don't have hair. You dyed your scalp chin. Yeah.
You dyed your
I didn't want to. I was going to say
that's
that.
So thank you.
There's
There's
not
nothing people will see that I've not hair.
Yeah.
Sha, the remaining hair on my head after I scalp myself weekly, I add bleach and ginger to it. I look like Carrot Top.
No, but I think it looks good.
It's
like,
the process to get
this
here.
color now.
Yes.
Like what it does to your skin, I think it looks good.
Yeah, I like that.
And I did
the
my
brows
eyebrows as well.
match. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think so. Like the cutting matches the drapes.
Yeah. Well, no, but
Like the cutting and the drapes now.
yeah, very
I don't
foolish.
think that's what
not
it
what
means.
it means. You know it.
I don't think that's what they mean.
Oh my god.
How are you, dearie? What have you been up to?
I'm sore. Like if you see me like twisting and everything, I'm not
God, same
dancing.
thing.
Muscle mommy, gym bunny. Yeah.
But honestly, I'm sore as fuck. Like everywhere. Like my arm. Like I was trying to stretch this morning and
Do you stretch often?
Yes.
Like, okay,
before and
regularly.
after. Don't you?
Okay.
Yeah, I do. Mostly after, not really before. But I walk to start any like routine.
Oh,
I'm a gym babe now, you know.
Oh, welcome. You
say
know the thing
she's a
is,
gym babe?
yes.
I'm confused.
What?
The thing is what?
Why is she? Why
I
is
don't
she
have
hating?
anything
When did you become a gym babe?
I've been going to the gym consistently
Where?
since January. Yes, no. I go
That's
at least
good.
4 times a week.
Tommy.
Wow.
Yes,
Four times.
no.
That's
I'm
very
confused. So
impressive.
let's start posting it.
Tommy.
Yes.
You go to the gym 4 times a week.
Yes, no.
Since when?
Since January.
How many times have you told me to come that you're going to come and meet me in my
I
gym?
live on the mainland. Your own is on the island.
How many times? No. You know, let's face.
Ladies.
But you've told me multiple times before that you're going to come and meet me in the gym.
Do
And
you
we
know,
always
do you know
end
why I
up-
don't like this girl? Yeah?
Why?
Let me tell you why I don't
Tell
like
me,
this
tell
girl.
me.
Yeah, we'll have something to do. Yeah, we'll have something to do, and then I'll be like, "Oh shit, you're going to the gym, Abby." Then she'll literally tell me, "Yeah, I'm on my way to the gym. I'm still in Ogudu." So I will now wear outfit. Remember when I came to the nail salon? I'll now wear outfit to meet her in the gym. This
Do you
one
guys
that had
ever
gym.
plan around it?
This one that had
So
gym
she- so
is
the thing
inside
is-
and out.
So she never like we never plan ahead.
Okay.
Like
It's always I'm trying to
it's always
catch
like
her.
a spur of the moment thing.
Okay.
Exactly.
So it just never clicks.
And-
so that's why I feel like she's playing
And do you know
because
why
if she
the
was
maddest
serious, we
thing
would have
is?
planned it.
You see that day that I wore active wear.
Yes.
No,
I
not
remember.
that day. It was the other day that I wore
Okay,
active wear
Oh, yeah,
to
yeah,
go
like
and meet
nail
her.
shop.
Yeah, I remember that day.
It wasn't that day. It was the other
On
time I
Valentine's
said I'll
Day.
meet you at the gym. I now went back to Ogudu to go to my gym, and then I went home.
Okay. You should start posting it.
I really
If
don't
you know
want
in
to.
in this
I think posting actually helps you stay accountable.
Consistent because
Yeah.
it gives small shame.
if you
Yeah.
don't
But honestly, I
if you
hate
do-
it.
If you, do, if you don't post it, did it happen?
It did
know?
because I'm feeling
Did it
it in
really
my
happen?
chest.
Did it really?
I'm feeling it in my chest.
I haven't even been bothered to actually post stuff when I go to the gym these days, but I really want to like actually start doing like
fitness content.
But then I just feel like it feels like people think that you're trying to like sell your body.
Yeah,
I mean, to be honest, I posted like a 3-year apart video like on Instagram, and like I've been getting a lot of comments that it's like actually impressive. It's not like you're trying to show off your body. It's just watching the growth.
That's not what I think.
I know.
Okay.
It's just like it's watching the growth, and that's how you like everybody should see it.
Yes,
but if they don't see like that, then there's a problem.
I feel like the stress of so what I realized, and I've decided I'm gonna say it to have accountability. I'm gonna start getting back into actually posting content, because when I was inside my content creating bag, I am fucking awesome. But one of the reasons I stopped is because you sneeze online. So wow, she's a prostitute. Ashewo, she used to do rap, and I'm like, what? I promise you. I promise you. It's either she did BBL, she's showing off, she's selling her market, or
there's just always one thing.
There's always something.
I feel like it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. So you might as well just do
and
it.
I might as well just do it and make my money and move. At least if I don't, if you think I'm a prostitute, congratulations, happy for you. If you think I'm not, congratulations, happy for you. But I feel like there needs to be something done about this thread of men just throwing around that word.
I don't think anything can be done about it.
I think once
everybody just needs to mind their business.
I feel like if you're not called an Ashawo in this like life, have you even existed? Like, it's okay.
It's part of the process.
I actually, honestly,
is that not mad?
I just know myself too much for me to. And unless I've been doing some whole shit, what's my
also what's that song that
also do you know
says
something?
all of us
Even
are
if I was doing
Ashawo?
whole shit, what's your business? It's not my own.
It's true. Like, there's that. But do you know what I should I tell you one thing I've hated from birth, and it's my daddy's fault. It's my daddy's fault. I've hated when like you've done something but someone else takes credit. Does that, or something else takes credit?
Okay.
Do you understand? So it's like I always feel very slighted when like you have an achievement or you do something crazy, or like, do you get, and you know the shift you've put behind it, and then one stupid person in their village somewhere with no light is now on the phone telling you that, oh yeah, I know the person she slept with to get that.
You know what I've realized?
Do you guys?
Tommy sells people heavily on this podcast. You sub people heavily.
How do I sub people? Who did I sub?
That was a very oddly specific scenario.
Everybody's going through no light. They said the national grid is breaking down in front of us. I didn't have light last night too.
So that wasn't a specific scenario.
It wasn't now. Okay.
Like I understand what you're saying completely. But I feel like I don't honestly genuinely care about these things. I feel like it just makes life easier. It just makes the things, for me, it makes the things that you do seem less dramatic, because they already say you're doing crazy things. So like I don't know how to explain how much. I feel like maybe because a lot of times before I used to get really like things that people said bothered me a lot. So I've really gotten into this space where I feel like
they're gonna talk regardless.
So like if they're saying crazy that you do crazy things, then that's okay. Man. It's like being the black sheep, quote unquote, of the family. They'll just say, don't stress that one, or you know, this one likes tattoo, this one likes piercing, this one, like, they just know what to pretty much
yeah. I don't know. I'm the type of person that I'm gonna, like, if it gets, I've told you the story of me finding somebody, Abby.
Finding somebody else.
Don't worry, we'll leave that for another day.
Please, let's leave that for another day.
I feel like that's the type of space I need to, people tread lightly.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So we're going to talk. So, okay, back to the podcast, guys. we're going to talk about a dilemma that I saw on the internet. I think Amiola has seen it too, but Tommy hasn't. So it's going to be fresh for Tommy. And then we're going to talk about that for a second. And then we're going to talk about Love is Blind.
Oh, God.
And like sort of like bring it into context to like modern day dating. Like there's so much to unpack from this concluded season 6 of Love is Blind. And I'm very excited for that. But first off, let me read this dilemma.
I'm actually a bit worried about it, you know.
Okay, so the topic is I'm ending a 5-year relationship over a donut. I, 34 female, when are you listening? I, 34 female, I'm ending things with my boyfriend, 35 male, after he ate my donut. A little over 2 years ago, my boyfriend and I were both laid off from our jobs. We both work in tech and the market has been rocky, but somehow I was able to bag another job within a few weeks. He never did. He never even applied. He said he wanted to transition into a new career. He explained because of how the industry was suffering, he thought his title would have fewer and fewer openings and it wasn't a safe bet for him long term. I make decent money and told him I would support him while he transitioned to something more sound because I thought that was a wise investment for both of us going forward. Our relationship was strong and he was the kindest, most gentle, sweetest man I'd ever met, and I was confident this was an investment in us and our future. I assumed changing paths meant he would take a couple of months to apply to roles adjacent to, but not the same as his last one, or maybe upskill with classes that would make him more competitive. But that never happened. For 2 years, he's either done absolutely nothing but play video games all day while I foot the bill, or dabbles in even less stable self-employed career paths. YouTuber, TikTok influencer, Twitch streamer, digital marketer. I stress dabbled because he never once took them seriously. He never checked analytics, planned upload schedules, and gave anything but the bare minimum efforts to content. Nothing. He has never gotten more than a couple of 100 views on anything. I have sacrificed things I want and need time and time again to get him supplies and subscriptions for his ventures. He will swear he needs it to succeed, and then he'll be able to contribute to the bills. A new microphone here, a new graphics card there, lighting, a camera. Meanwhile, it's coming out of vacation funds I could save, investments, furniture we need, and or to add to the down payments for a house. I've given up luxuries I love and could afford, like getting my nails and hair done. Crazy that she said getting her hair and nails done is luxury, to make sure our rent and bills are paid. I would even be okay with this if he contributed in other ways, like cleaning or cooking, or taking the mental load off running our house, but he doesn't. I do everything. He never plans dates. I plan my own birthdays. He orders food and he'll consistently forget about me and order for himself. He'll break my stuff in bracket accidentally, like dropping a dish or getting my headphones wet, and then not understand why I'm upset when he says we'll just replace it. We have had, Tommy, don't kill me with your face. We have had countless fights where I tell him how I used to feel and how financially abused I feel. I tell him he needs to get a job because I can't do this anymore, and he will beg for forgiveness, really try for 2 weeks, and then do nothing again. Now, here's the plot twist.
I don't even need to hear about the donut.
2 days ago, I ordered us an Uber Eats for breakfast as a treat. I gave him
Why
my phone.
are you treating this man?
I gave him my phone to order whatever he wanted, and when he was done, I ordered mine. All I wanted was a plain donut as a treat and a coffee. He ordered a full English breakfast, he ordered a full breakfast, a muffin, and an extra side of hash browns. When it arrived, I was on a quick work call, and when I got off the call, he had already finished. I asked him where my donut was, and he said he had eaten it. He had eaten his whole 2 eggs, bacon, toast, pancake meal, a muffin, hash browns, and my donut. He said he never saw me order donuts before, so he assumed it must have been for him. And he didn't wait to ask. He didn't even stop to question where my food might have been. He saw that there was no other food in the bag and still thought of only himself and ate it. I broke down into tears, and he finally hit me that one action made me realize how little care and respect he has for me, how selfish he actually is, and how big of an idiot I am. Now I'm sitting here wondering how to separate myself from someone completely dependent on
My
me.
dear, you get up and
My
leave.
dear, I don't understand.
Because what does she mean?
I don't understand. I'm assuming.
What does she mean?
Don't get me angry. Don't get me angry.
Why
don't
the reaction
don't
is
actually
killing
get
me?
me angry. Don't get me angry. Don't get me angry. I'm getting angry because I don't understand. What do you mean? First of all, we're your friends. We're your friends. That's the first thing. We're
Honestly.
your friends. Because I promise you, when my friends start complaining too much about men, you know how they say, don't get into love matter. I leave him. Leave him. What are you benefiting from the relation? When you started, yeah, I'm so angry. When you started, I honestly
Gather your thoughts. You're upset.
You know, when I read it, I said, no wonder they say love is a mental disorder. Because
Honestly,
I cannot understand why
because
I
you
thought
can't
you were gonna
see.
tell me that he's doing the cooking, he does the cleaning. That
He
I
said
just
he's
said
playing
maybe
video
he wanna.
games.
I said maybe he wanna be house husband and he doesn't know how to say it.
No.
Honestly, this man wants to be a bum.
She said she even plans her own birthdays.
How will he plan when he's her child?
He hates her, actually.
When he's her child,
You know the thing about it is,
how will he plan anything?
he loves
hates her.
the thing is, he loves himself more than he loves her.
He hates her.
Like,
Because what does that mean? He hates her. How can you say he loves?
that's it now. He loves someone and like,
No, he hates her. He does not want her to succeed in life.
why?
No,
I'm
he
serious.
doesn't.
He hates her.
He's not
What
only
does that
he's
mean?
draining her of everything.
He said, "You will work and I will eat."
He's
Monkey
draining
dey
her
walk,
of her
baboon dey
youth.
chop.
I feel like maybe it was very vindictive. Maybe she did something to him in the past, and he's like, "You know what?
No.
I will
You're
make you
gonna
suffer,
ruin-
and I'm going to
You
just
know
sit
that
down."
prayer?
Because he doesn't.
Yes.
Do you know
it was
what
just 2 years,
prayer?
but still,
You know, there's one
2
prayer
years
that
is
they
long
say,
enough.
God,
I'm very annoyed.
let
2
my
years is a long
little
time.
work give plenty yield. Yeah, that's what this man is doing, and I feel everybody needs to be careful of the people around
this
them.
is favor over labor.
No, this is theft.
Of anybody
is
that's
theft.
saying that
That guy is giving
stealing.
favor over labor.
No, because
that?
it's not favor. You are stealing.
he's
Actually, he's
stolen
a bastard.
her youth. He needs to go to jail.
I think I just feel bad for her that she said
He
that
doesn't
doing her
even
nails is
try.
now a luxury for her because
Come on,
you know
She
you
said
know,
he's
God
playing.
forgive
Do you know
me.
that if I was that babe, the first day I come home and I see him playing video games,
And
I'm
nothing
gonna
is done in
destroy
the
it.
house.
Like you can't. What do you mean you're playing video games?
No, you have to be an understanding girlfriend.
God
no.
forbid, Allah magic. Understanding what? Look at her. She was
Honestly,
in
I think
understanding
CS is
girlfriend. He
crazy.
almost killed her.
You know what's so funny? You know what's so funny? I think
You know, if
when I
you
was,
dig deeper, I'm sorry. If you dig deeper, you find that he has been stealing her money. He has one extra account that he's like doing a segue of funds into.
I'm screaming.
I'm serious.
I
Or
feel
he
like
has another
it
thing on the
reminded
side
me
that when
of-
she gives it the pocket money,
He will now go and
that
feed
she's
her.
going to do her nails with.
He hates her. I'm sorry.
I feel like it reminded me of season 1 of Insecure with Isari and Lawrence.
You know, I've never watched that show.
Really?
I've never watched it.
Was it this? What is this bad?
Yes. it
Was Lawrence just sitting home playing video games
Yes,
all
that was
day?
literally what Lawrence was doing all day.
But I think this
That
is
was
more
literally all
prevalent than
Lawrence
we
was. It
realize,
was really
though.
fucking bad.
Ah.
Yes, it was really
Love
bad.
is a mental disorder.
No, but this is my
That's what I have
issue.
to
Like,
say.
how? So, okay, I always say like I can only talk for myself, yeah. But once I see something I don't like, once, twice, the third time, before I say it, you'll already be telling me sorry. Do you understand? So I completely. That man is a thief. He needs to go to jail,
Exactly.
man.
He's a
because
thief.
you are cool. Everybody lost their job. Fine, unemployed. Yeah.
No, just him. Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
they
yeah,
both
they
lost
both
their
lost
job.
yeah.
She went to
And
find
you can't
another
even be
one.
consistent with something. Like you can't even pick one thing and say,
He's
okay,
a
this
bum.
is what I'm
You
going to
dated a
do
bum.
and stick with it. How did he end up with his first job? That's the first question we should ask.
I think maybe. Do you know what? There's some men, yeah.
Maybe she got him the job too.
We never know, but there's some men that when they are single, they appear as I hate to say it, they appear as high value men. They appear as high value men, but the only reason that they have that appearance is because there's actually no woman like taking care of them. As soon as they see a woman that is willing to go above and beyond and basically mother them in every aspect.
So maybe
they're just
going
gonna
to
sit down
go
at
above
home.
and beyond anymore. You know,
Saloma law above and beyond.
I just feel like it's ultimately is left for everybody choose their own path in this life. Like you cannot. I feel like there'll always be people that would be willing to do things like this for the people that they're with.
I think just always read the room and
to
the
be honest, there are people
like,
that date men in jail, so anything is possible.
Do you understand what
I
I'm
can
saying?
understand
This is
coming
only
from no. I can understand
my God.
coming from the angle of like times used to be good, like the person wasn't always like this. But when the person has been like that for a period of time that is more than 3 weeks, then that's the person's new character. You say it takes 21
No, it's
days.
true. My first and only abusive relationship
for a habit to form.
I swear, I agree.
If he has done it for 3 weeks, then that's his new character. I'm sorry.
My first and only abusive relationship,
Maybe that's why I'm single.
Was a king. This man was a king at Diori for 8 or 9 good months.
What do you mean he was a king?
Like he was the perfect guy.
Okay.
The perfect guy. And one day is like, you know how you do light switch? It's literally like someone just did in his brain. He turned into a terrorist. Like they need to put that man away for domestic terrorism. That's what they need to do, right?
I'm dead.
And the only reason I was there for so long, not so long, as long as I was because I kept trying to chase the person he was.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that he was that person. He was just tired of being a good guy. Mm-hmm. Do you understand? Once you see somebody's character it's not that they've changed or something has happened. Mm-hmm. They're showing you the real you. They cannot pretend anymore. They know you have entered. You have sit on your couch. Casses, okay. You have put leg on table. My dear, run.
Fashion. I hear that.
Yeah.
All right. So we agreed that it's okay for her to break up.
100.
She should have done it
She should have done
earlier,
it
like much earlier.
A bit lazy
before doing your nails and doing your hair became a lot.
Once you realize that your nails are looking funky and you can't do it because one man is sitting there in your house, I'm sure she's the one paying rent as well.
She was the one paying rent.
Okay.
So all it is
sitting there in your house, eating your food, playing video games, using your electricity, doing everything on your tab. And then you can't do your nails, things that make you feel good. That's the meaning that you should have realized.
I feel like
that
if it's America and his name is on the list, isn't on the list, my dear, you call the package load, you call the police and say, it's my list, his name is not on there, and ask them to evict him quietly. Maybe you should go back to his mother's house.
She said she's thinking about what to do, about how to move on from someone.
That's what you do.
She's actually such a very sweet soul. God bless her. God bless her, because that could never be
kind
me.
babe.
She is, because she's thinking about him
She's
and how he
sweet or
relies
stupid,
on
and
her.
I feel like
She's a sweet person. No, the thing is, life just takes advantage of people like that. She's just a genuinely sweet person.
I'm not gonna lie.
I think that's what it is.
I hate to say it, and honestly, no judgment. It's giving bolo.
I feel like there's just so many. I think
I
understand her being a sweet person, but then I feel like the reality of life is that they're 34 and 35. They're both adults, and you also have to take accountability for how you contribute to what people do to you.
Did she say how long they had known each other? I'm sorry, I'm really trying to
how
deep
long
it.
they had known each other, but she said that but he had done that for 2 years.
So
like
before they had
that's
been
what I'm
together
saying.
a period
Like
of
you
time,
never know what had built up to before
I'm not
their
saying that there's
relationship.
nothing that had built up to it. I'm just saying just take accountability for at
Your
some point
part,
there's so
Your
she
part
complained
is
about so
enabling
many
him.
things that led up to the donut. So my point is there were so many signs along the way, and you should have just taken that one, not wait till your breaking point of where you cannot do your nails.
Oh yeah, for
And
sure.
say,
I agree.
Donut.
I agree.
No, 100%.
I agree.
Can you imagine dating someone? Oh Lord, my dear, go for dating someone, and then I look at my friend in the eye, me that. When she tell us on the regular, say, told me what happened to you, and they say, oh, I'm just waiting for my birthday because it's a God forbid.
But that food one can be very painful, so I can understand if that's what broke the camel's back. Because imagine you are hungry,
food being the
and somebody now eats.
You see that man, he can kill her.
Yes.
No, I really
man can kill her.
It's being food. That was no, come on.
Full English,
I understand
full English, juice, hash
Yes,
brown,
she
muffin.
mentioned
You did
everything in that head. In that head,
I
I want something sweet. I'm actually screaming. That guy gobbled that donut down.
Gobble gobble. But you know what? Yeah, sorry. I have a theory.
Oh my God.
I feel it's very important before you get involved with a man to take him, like, to see him eat.
You're a fool.
You know,
This guy is a big fool.
100%.
She told me a story about how someone she went on a date and like the guy was eating. So if she said that was the first thing that gave my mind.
100%.
She was like, "Why are you eating like that?" Like,
but how he was eating, it related to his character. how he was eating. Yeah, let me tell you something. If you
why is he a greedy guy?
yes. In everything, he's greedy, he's selfish. Everything has to be
Right,
for him. Let me tell you something. Yeah, if you go on a date and a man is eating abnormally, study it well.
Oh wow!
Because just as he eats the food, that's how he's gonna eat you too.
Oh wow!
My dear,
is that what happened?
I swear.
Okay, guys, let's get into season 6 of Love Is Blind. Honestly, this Tommy girl, if they beat you because of this podcast, I will be like, fair. Let's get into season 6 of Love Is Blind.
Ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
So let's do the boring people first.
Wow.
The people that got married.
Wow. No, they were amazing. I love them.
First
Rest
of all,
in Jesus' name.
you are rude for calling them boring. I saw a TikTok where somebody was saying this, and I said that person is toxic and chaotic.
Exactly.
And I'm very, very surprised that you're saying.
Why are you scared of
getting
peace?
past? Okay, what do you want to talk about? Did not know what condom was. Okay, what again?
Their love was so
their
sweet
love
to
was
watch.
so
It was
yes.
very cute.
Okay,
It's
what
very
else is there to talk about?
Because their love was
they're
sweet.
boring. I'm very
Are you
upset.
sick? Instead of you
Their
to say,
love
wow,
triumphed.
such an
They're the
example
only one that
of
made
health.
it to the end.
Oh yeah, you people should say more things about them.
Wow, their love was an example of a healthy relationship.
Okay.
You
They
know,
knew
you
how
can
to
be
communicate.
stupid without
You know,
judgment.
at the
Okay.
reunion,
Communication. Mwah.
they said they hadn't fought still.
Exactly.
And I think
Can
that
you
is
imagine?
such.
How many relationships do you know that every you sneeze too hard, someone's doing bagbo.
Guys, I didn't say that their relationship is bad. I said Los Deus get
You
past
said
the
we should
boring
talk
side.
about them, so we are talking about them.
Exactly.
These are the
Let's get past the boring
fantastic
side.
things
They're not boring.
about their
They're in
relationship,
love, and that's
which
this-
made the show come to an end. If not for their
Exactly. If not for
relationship,
them, that's it. It would
Love
have
Is Blind would have just
baffles.
been
I
hanging
don't
in the
dispute
air.
that. I just said
They
that it was
proved
boring.
that what?
I'm not disputing.
Love is blind.
But you guys just said that you don't believe that love is blind. So what are you people saying?
Why? What's your problem?
I mean, like,
What's your problem?
people are confusing me.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
which part?
Next couple.
So, like, are we going to talk about it from like the reunion or from like the transitioning from them meeting in the pods and then like up until the end?
I think we should talk about the final couples and then tangent to the pods. Because those are the ones that have the drama.
I think
now.
the couples will decide what angle you're going to talk about them.
Yeah.
from, to be
So,
honest.
okay, let's start with
AD and Clay.
AD and Clay. Should we do them last? Because this,
To
is
be
not, this is
honest.
not a white network. Like
Sure.
Clay said.
Should we do Brittany and
Who's Brittany?
Sorry, what's her name?
Oh,
and
and Kevin.
What's
This
guy's
principal.
name? Principal, yeah.
Oh, chai.
I don't understand what they mean by their close friends.
I don't get it either.
I think he might be asexual.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
fair. Why'd you say that?
Because, I mean, he wasn't. It just didn't seem like he was interested in. I feel like he wanted to get married, yes, but he was not interested in like the
But then the moment you
romance.
say, "Oh, we remove
The-
sex from the table,"
because
they
he's
say-
asexual.
Oh, fair. Fair.
No, but the video is saying because they're doing it because of God.
That's her.
Just-
That's what she was doing.
They made a vow to God. No,
She-
they said they made a
no,
vow to
She
Was
said
it
she
just-
made a
was it
vow
just
to
her?
herself. Then she now said that they now promised themselves. But I'm sure, like, obviously, if I come and say, "Oh, I don't want to have sex," and then the guy who is asexual hears me say, "I don't want to have sex," I'm
He's
just
like,
gonna jump on it and say,
yes.
"Oh, yes, I'm with it," because I don't want to have sex either. So I think that's why I think Sha.
I don't know. He just gave me he gave me off vibes. He gave me the vibe of like outside. It's like suburban American families, like outside, perfect family, good job, you know, like those
But then like inside the house they are not happy.
Yeah, they sleep in separate beds.
I just feel like he gives me like he's on the spectrum.
Really? Did you get that? Is that what you got? Why?
He's just, first of all, he cannot multitask, so that is definitely a problem. Because, like he said,
Well, a lot of men can't multitask, you know.
I'm talking about what I'm speaking about. Like,
I thought you were going to say maybe all men are on the spectrum, but sorry, never mind. Never mind.
I'm only speaking about this person.
Okay,
I just feel like he just he just seems like his mind is just never there. Like he's easily distracted. Like he's just not into whatever is happening in the moment of what they're doing. Like once there's some sort of like outside stimulation, it just seems like he's not concentrating on what's happening like in the immediate conversation.
Yeah, fair.
Like that's why I feel like as if he just cannot pay attention. Like he's something. If once there's another element in the room that can distract
once
him,
there's another stimulus, he's off.
Yeah.
But that was always his phone now.
No. Like, so the thing is, so that's what I'm saying. Like, when they were doing the pods, and then when they, like, after they did the pods, there was nothing to distract him, right? So they were having conversations.
Yeah.
And then now, you now transition to them going on holiday, and they're, like, everything is, like, okay or whatever. But remember that boat scene?
Where it was so silent.
Oh, yeah.
There was nothing else for him to distract him. So it was just so quiet and awkward. Like, they were just there, like...
Yeah.
It was a strange
okay. Like...
I, honestly, like, looking back at their, like, thinking back to their pods and stuff, I don't really know how they hit it off like that to get a proposal. Does that make sense? Like, in all honesty, there was no riveting passion. There was no super like, emotional connection. It's just like...
And she's a really good communicator. You know, like she will always like break it down and like try to understand where he's coming from with every situation. So I think it was just easy for him. Like he just found someone he got along with.
I think he really sucks. Like he was. I just like, why? That phone part, he now said when it happened, I was devastated. I called Clay. You know. Clay to not like this.
Is Clay a reliable source?
Honestly,
at this way, is Clay reliable?
No, Clay.
I don't understand.
Clay. Are we trying to talk about Clay now?
No, we're going to.
We can talk about Clay because I feel like if we talk about Clay, we'll talk about Clay for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's going to be a long conversation.
It's not well, but then I feel like we can't actually talk about it. My first issue with him is him saying no to.
I think we should talk about Clay last because there's still the Sarah Ann, Kiniko.
Those ones can even go last because Sarah Ann is she not the one that I was watching that stupid TikTok that
Sarah Ann is a joker. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I actually don't know what's wrong with her.
She's not a girl's girl like they said. No, she's actually she is. Like how when they said she's a clown, that's what she is. Because she's the type of person, she's literally the type of person, a guy will move to your friend will say no, and she'll go chasing after the guy. Not for your friend, for herself. Like she's not a girl's girl.
What killed me was her saying that she was not a pick-me while in that moment being a pick-me.
Crazy.
Like,
how do you explain?
I don't. You know the thing about it is, I think Sarah Ann is badly behaved, and I think it's so irritating that I hate it when, like, I'm glad that Laura insisted on getting an apology from them. I'm glad that she called him out and said that I don't understand how you are coming at me with this energy when you literally, in more or less, you literally snatched a man that had promised himself to me. You can't necessarily snatch a person, but like you strategically positioned yourself. And like you are now, because you did all of that to get the person, you are now sort of an attack dog. You're just going, before anybody can talk, she was just like trying to jump down everybody's throats, and it's like, relax.
Because you're guilty. That's what guilty people do.
You know, I feel like herself and Jeremy had a meeting before they came on the reunion and said, you know what, we have to put on this front and make people believe that our relationship is strong. You know, we're going strong, because it was looking fake.
I'm not gonna
from
lie.
the minute she walked in,
embarrassing.
She gave him that
kiss. I was like,
ew. Ew. Like Laura was just like,
yeah, we're living together now, and yeah.
Oh,
and then
what
that's
Chelsea said, every time I see you, you're broken up.
That's what I was about to say. No,
why was Chelsea wearing a Shwebi at that reunion?
I don't want to talk about the fashions, because some of the fashions.
Okay, but
can we go back to the fact that there are actually people in this life who don't respect, it's a boundary thing, and that's why that's the main issue I have with Sarah Ann, because it's this person has definitely decided that this is the person they're going with.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you now go around and say, oh, in case you are not
sure,
you
change your mind.
You're not even considering the fact that this person has actually made a decision.
Mm-hmm.
And it's oh, just in case.
I feel like
That's
Sarah
so
Ann,
fucking weird.
what Sarah Ann did with that, I saw a post that they said that the producer of that Lick Party episode deserves an Emmy. And honestly, I agree, because that party, when Sarah Ann and Jeremy were on the jet skis, I was so irritated.
It's what are you doing?
And it pissed me off that people were now saying that Laura is a mean girl, because what is she supposed to do in that scenario?
I know, be happy.
She's supposed to be saying,
"Oh
my God," she's supposed to be crying and being sad.
No, I thought Laura was mean from the beginning. She's not. I don't think she's she's not sweet. She's not nice.
Yes,
sweet. But that's her character. Doesn't mean she's
her
not
being. She was not going to act out of character in
Yes,
that situation when that's who she is. Normally,
she's naturally abrasive. She's just a rash. She'll say how she's feeling. So why do you not come out and all of a sudden be like, so you guys are really hurting my feelings. I don't and I think that what are you saying?
That Sarah, and I just feel I feel it's embarrassing, and she should be embarrassed. Because imagine a guy saying, I don't want you, I want you. Then you now circle back and say, please want me. Then he tells you, well, things aren't going very swimmingly with her, so I guess I'll go for you. It is embarrassing. And the fact that she can't just, there's a way to handle these things. Farabale.
You know the fact that they keep saying, when I was watching the reunion, and Jeremy kept saying that he insists that they just spoke till 5 a.m. They didn't do anything. He says he kept repeating that, and it just sounds like when
he's
you've
very
rehearsed a lie.
Yeah.
You and that's the thing about cowards. You people did something so stupid, and then when we caught you, instead of you to own up to what you've done, you're now trying to make it seem as if so what if we're doing it behind your back? So why were you hiding in the first place? You were being a fucking coward, and now you're not forming. Yes, that's bro. Boo, Sarah Ann.
Tomatoes
boo.
Are
her. I don't know. I don't. And she even said that. Oh, that you guys wanted entertainment. I love that. Just Vanessa Lachey called her out on saying that. You said you wanted entertainment, and we gave you entertainment. It's sort of so are you in love, or are you
doing it for the show?
When Laura said my whole family, my actual 96-year-old grandmother was going to come. She had.
Yeah. Jeremy, I feel like it's just ha ha ha. Next girl, next.
Jeremy, basically don't take her eyes here.
Next.
I
wish them all the best, to be honest. That relationship can't end well.
I don't wish them the best. I don't. I think she's a ridiculous.
It already can't end well, but they should good luck and have fun trying. That's what I mean.
Good luck and have fun trying for real. So let's do. Who else is on that? Jimmy and Chelsea.
Mm-hmm. Jimmy and Chelsea.
Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh my god.
So I want to
Megan Fox.
People say me and Valerie look alike, right? Mm-hmm. But we don't actually look alike, right? We have things in common. We're both dark skinned, we're both tall, we're both thick.
Yato?
Wow, you're rude.
Toby, Yato.
I'll drapes you up now. On God. What? Wow. Let's take that again.
Should we stand up?
Me and Valerie have things in common. Yeah. We're both dark skinned. We're both bald. and we're both tall. Yeah? But we can see, looking at each other, that we don't look alike.
Yeah, so Toby, you're right. You don't look alike.
We don't look alike.
Yeah.
And we say it, we don't look alike.
It's like when people tell me I look like Tiwa Savage.
I see it, but you don't look alike, right? Now, if someone
Don't say
tells
that if
me,
you go look.
if someone tells me, wow, you look like Lupita.
Don't say that if you go love his blood.
Who's your celebrity look like? No, I'll say
Tiwa Savage.
I don't know if you know her. She's an Afrobeat artist. Actually, the biggest one out of Africa.
And we have so many things in common as well, like African bad girls.
I mean, I actually have to have you arrested.
Like,
oh yeah, you're saying something to me.
why would someone tell
goodness.
you look like someone? You know you don't look like them, but then you now repeat it outside.
I think
No. Because because she kept saying, yeah, but it's the dark hair and light eyes. No. You said
I
you
feel
look like Megan Fox. That's what you said. You said people at your job say you look like Megan Fox.
she should have said also like not the body as well.
She should have said just the eyes.
She shouldn't have said it. If you really wanted to insert Megan Fox, you say, yeah, I don't really look like anybody, but I have dark hair and light eyes. You know, the same way Megan Fox has dark hair and light eyes.
I mean, I hate that she was even the one that brought it up
Yes.
because she
yes.
asked you get
Yes,
told that
she
you
wanted
like
to say
this
it.
and
It was information she was ready to give.
It was,
She didn't even say Megan Fox. She said MGK's
MGK's
girl.
Yeah.
He said, you look like Megan
Fox.
It was too funny, I swear.
She's like,
I feel like
me
that's
see
what
if
he
knows.
based his decision off.
Yes,
Yeah,
he did.
for
That's
sure.
what definitely what he did.
He said,
And I
For
also
sure.
think that here's my take about this Chelsea, Jimmy, and Jess triangle. I think that Chelsea is a very insecure person.
Oh, yes. She even said it
as
herself.
even goes on to show that she is. But I think one of her biggest insecurities is probably her looks, and that's why she said Megan Fox. I'm not saying she's ugly. I'm just saying that it seems like it's one of her insecurities, and in the sense that like when she realized that Jess really liked Jimmy, that was when she picked Jimmy. Because how do you have a man that is 100% certain about you? Now let's walk in Trevor. Trevor was 100%. Even though Trevor turned out to be a sociopath.
Yeah.
But like, let's walk. Like, there's a man that is 100 or says he's 100% about you, right? And then there's a man that he's on the fence with you, like he has. And he even said to Chelsea that day that he feels like he's gravitating more towards her because she had less heavier luggage, right?
Baggage.
So now tell me how after all of this you now literally choose Jimmy, because you remember when she came back into the apartment and she was like, what's her face? She said, Jimmy told me he loves me right in front of Jess, like right there. Do you get what I mean? Like
she's one of those one-up babes.
That. Exactly. She was enjoying it that Jimmy was giving her all that attention and then Jessica was not getting it and Jessica was even crying and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which I think is absolutely crazy because
It's insane.
so I think she definitely shot herself in the foot with that one first of all. Then she now started making a fuss about him seeing her. Please. He now started making a fuss about him seeing her picture and saying that, oh yeah, you follow like what? Is Chelsea okay?
No, Chelsea's not.
Chelsea's not okay. I think a lot of her problems in relationships literally stem from her insecurities. So everything she does is just driven by a need to either prove that yes, this insecurity is real and that's why you're treating me this way, or defend the insecurity that okay, he's not doing this, he cares about me enough to like look past the insecurity, if that makes sense.
I understand what you're saying perfectly.
And I like that she is like doing work and she's aware of it because you know that's the first point of recovery. Awareness.
Real recovery. My
Honestly,
sister, real
I
recovery.
just feel like let me just reserve my comments on Chelsea.
Then Trevor and he's mad. He is massive.
Trevor is not well.
Trevor
I
is
don't know why he
insane.
showed up at the
Trevor
reunion.
and Matthew.
Like, why did he show up?
I don't
at
think
the
he knew
reunion?
about that they knew about that conversation. Like,
I feel like
with
no.
him. Because I
feel
think
like they
it
would
was.
have.
I think it was because he seemed a bit stunned. I think it was the babe that gave them.
But it was
the
already
chats.
out on social
Do you get-
media because I saw it.
In
You
my
saw it
love,
on social
those
media, the
those
chats.
chats on, I think it was TikTok.
in my Love Is Blind group chat, I said, yes, I have a Love Is Blind group chat.
Larry, I think that's a bit
It's very
I said,
stunning.
intense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
is it okay?
Yeah.
So I said, can we talk about Trevor? Cowardice or stage fright? Someone replied and said, I want to say stupidity.
Yeah. I feel like Matthew and Trevor had the same MO. I feel like Matthew's one was more of a, like, you know, Bonnie and Clyde, they crash out in the most dramatic fashion. I feel that's what his was. That's why he was trying to get AD. What was the other babe's name? AD or the
And
other babe?
Amber.
Yeah, and
They
Amber.
were both
okay.
Amber.
Yeah. and Amber
to
Desire.
leave
Desiree.
with him. Do you get? Because that would be dramatic. That's very unprecedented. So you people are leaving. We don't know what you're doing. You're not continuing
Yeah.
in the normal fashion. Did they? Didn't they? Sort of thing. And Trevor's own was the same thing, but he wanted to be seen as the nice guy, the sweet guy,
Yeah.
the kind guy.
Because
so
how was he
when
telling that babe that he was what was
He said he was going to go on the experiment just so that he can go for someone that's not his usual type.
weird.
But he was also telling the babe that, don't worry, when I come out of
I'm
this
gonna
experience,
marry
I'm
you.
coming back to you.
I'm
But then you
gonna-
are there trying to look for someone that's your type that you want to propose to and marry. He's like, yeah, our relationship was very toxic. I'm toxic. I know that. Seek help, my guy.
Seek real help quickly.
Seek help.
Quickly.
What do you mean?
He's actually not well.
Said they weren't in a relationship. That it's just somebody that, you know.
That's exactly what he said. It's just somebody that, you know.
Wow, he's a bastard.
Oh man, God,
He's actually a
man.
bastard. I'm also happy that the ladies were like, how come that woman agreed to be in such a situation with you?
Yes.
Oh,
Like,
yes.
and
that's
I hope
true,
that
yeah.
it really question, because like obviously also the babe is very shameless because she not even still came forward to now come and start posting
More receipts.
like get out. Anyway, so now AD and Clay. So my first and my final my conclusion about AD and Clay is my
Your main qualm.
no not my main qualm, my prediction. AD and Clay. AD is actually still going to date Clay.
100%.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
he is going to either show her shege.
You can already tell from those tears he was shedding at the reunion. Those
That's
are
the tears of a man that's
that
gonna show you
knows. Yeah,
Pepe.
yeah.
He gonna show you
Yeah.
Pepe.
Yeah.
He
And then
knows
when
how
it
to
does,
damage
he's gonna
you.
cry again.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, I hate that. I hated how
Oh my God.
I hated her body language with him. Like, trying to like, respectfully.
Respectfully.
Like, girl, bye.
Well,
Like,
that's what she likes.
no.
I feel like this.
No,
her-
I get what you're saying, and I'm saying that's what she likes. I feel like AD is the type of person that enjoys feeling like she's in control without really having control. Does that make sense?
That's a terrible person to be.
Because if she was really in control, do you think a man can say no to you at the altar after you lot were doing custom matching crepe the day before, and then after he says no to you, you're now giving him a hug and a kiss after they've removed your lashes?
Because you're
Are you
crying
crazy?
so much.
Like, she is honestly the type of babe that she likes the appearance
Honestly,
of
I was hoping that they would take off those lashes because they were really hanging off for dear life. It's like this.
So why does she like slim? If she wants full lash like that, she should use semi-permanent. Why is she doing that full wide stuff?
Some people are really against semi-permanent lashes.
Okay,
you know?
then use lashes that look normal. Why are you using that?
So that they can
straight-
transform. Voom.
How you transform her?
Looks like a dog's bum bum. So
Which one? Say that again.
So furry,
Oh my
like
God.
like you know how imagine you see how Bumswell's bum is, like how the hair is just planted like that. That should remind you of those lashes.
that she wears.
Yeah.
No, 100% not.
But
No,
we
you
digress.
dragging my puppy dog into this. What did he do to you?
I just think that, like, did I say Bunsworth? Farnsworth?
You said Bunsworth, but
Farnsworth.
I'll let you have it.
Yeah, but I think that AD just she's looking for love in the wrong places.
Because why did she go on dates with Matthew?
She's looking for love in all
Do you know
the
what I
wrong
think?
places.
Yeah.
Why they call him Clark Kent?
Because of the glasses.
He looks like a
and
killer.
the shape of head.
No, he
yes,
looks like
my
a killer.
point is, like, I know, but my point is he looks like a killer.
Thank you.
Like,
He looks like a
Kent is
killer.
Superman,
Kent
no?
is the nice guy.
Well, he's
Superman is
Superman,
the
no?
He
killer.
doesn't look like a nice guy. He looked like he's gonna follow you down an alley and stab you in the
Clark
back.
Kent is the nice guy. Superman is the one that kills and does things.
Superman is a
Superhero.
hero.
Yes, and superheroes don't they kill.
The bad guy,
No,
not a random
we're not saying,
person
like,
walking down the
that
street.
kind of killing.
But Clark Kent was not a bad guy now.
He's looking like a payon.
No,
He's
I'm
just
saying-
a responsible suit
Not
wearing
Clark Kent,
glasses.
Matthew.
Two of them, they're the same.
Abby,
Suit wearing,
Abby.
responsible, glasses
No,
wearing,
thank you. No,
upright
thank you.
American citizen.
Do you know what I think AD's main problem is? Yeah, as much as she goes around and says, she doesn't want a man that likes her for just her body. She this and that. She feels that is what the majority of what she brings to the table.
Because why the fuck was she half naked at her wedding?
She feels like that is the majority.
Why was she half naked? I hated her dress.
It was,
You know,
it's
someone
That's why you
said-
told her it's giving body.
It's giving body, get it, girl. Yeah.
Like, she could have done with one or the
Yeah.
other. Like, her
Her
sleeve
body
was
is
so
her
high.
selling,
And then
her unique selling
yeah.
point.
No.
And I think that someone said on the internet that Clay is the kind of person that he needs to date like two more women shaggy before he's ready to marry.
So
It's
AD
just
and
unfortunate
someone
that
else, or AD
these people-
and then these
These
two
people
other
are two others. So maybe AD wants to add herself and make herself the second person. Whoever knows. Well, you know,
No,
he
she's
needs
gonna
like
go back
two
to
more
him.
relationships before he's actually ready for marriage. Like all the women that have been before the babe will thank. The last baby he ends up with will thank all the women that have been before her
for all the
for
hard work
making
that
him
they did.
into
Star
the woman.
wives.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
Star Wives.
making
Yeah,
him into
so
the man
Star
that he
Wives,
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
What was I
Starter
gonna say?
wives.
Also, can we just touch on? First of all, I think Clay is insane.
He is.
I think he's insane because how can you go
Like,
on
he
a
actually
show
is.
that is about marriage?
And you say you're not ready for
and then you
marriage.
now say, "Oh wow, I like her, but I'm scared I'm gonna cheat. But I like you, but I don't know if I can be faithful. I like you, but you might. What's happening here?
The thing that was so crazy to me is just like
What's happening?
they're eating. Silence. All of a sudden, it's like, what's on your mind? It's like, man, I don't want to let you down, man. It's like, how did we get here?
That guy also said that she has to go to the gym because
Yeah.
it's the only thing he does say is because you have not out cheats.
He said, I'm gonna be there in
That
there with
whole
you every day.
conversation, that
Nah.
whole conversation, I was just staring at my screen like, is she gonna marry him? Is she gonna marry him?
AD said I
All
do now.
day.
All
Oh,
day.
day. Okay. That's the thing together.
Honestly, she needs to get a grip.
And
She
her
now
daddy
said-
issues.
Well,
His daddy issues, rather. Bella.
Mm-hmm.
His daddy issues.
I think it was embarrassing what they did to Clay's mom, man. They didn't need
Yes.
I don't like. I did
Yes.
not like that
Yes,
scene. You could
they did
see
not.
how uncomfortable she was.
like even at the reunion, them even still talking about it, I'm like, this is very unnecessary.
Yeah.
And like how even being like a reference point, so I'm not gonna be another Clay's mom. Like, no.
Do you
It
know what?
was so
Yeah,
unnecessary.
I need more people to have the "I'll break your head" culture.
Honestly,
Honestly,
I think
because you
it's-
can't turn
but
around
it's-
and say,
no,
"I don't
but
want to be
it's-
like your mom." Respectfully,
but
there's
it's
no respect
Clay's
there.
fault.
Yeah.
100%.
It's Clay's fault.
I completely agree.
Like I don't like it's Clay's fault. If your reason for not wanting to be with me is because you saw your father constantly cheating on your mom, even though you are literally 30 something years old, that's what I'm going to constantly. And I was hurt
Yeah.
by it. I'm going to be
And
angry.
it's so crazy, like the guy he said he was referring to in the audience when he said
Brett.
Was
Brett,
Brett.
yes. It's so crazy because that one said he also came from a home that was like literally not functional
Yeah,
like
let me
that.
tell you the issue. Everybody has trauma. It's
It's
just
how
like
you
How you
it's
take
how
it.
you
Exactly.
It's like everybody wants to go to heaven. Nobody want to die. Everybody
Yeah, but
has
at some
trauma. Nobody
point,
wants
as
to
a
work
grown,
for it.
he's not for me. Oh yeah, I'm used to being an athlete, used to being a star, and
A
having all
mini
this,
rock star,
so
you're
it's
mad.
like, nah, bro, you're a child. You
You're
need to grow
mad.
up first. He had
Honestly,
no business being on that show. At all.
I actually initially thought that I liked Clay, But when I realized, when he said no to AD, it just really changed it for me. And what's not even further sealed it for me was him saying that he did not expect her to react like that. So that means he was expecting to hurt her feelings like that. Like break her heart. He was expecting to do things like he was going to do things like that to her and not realize the impact.
Yes. And like the guy was really hyping her up before he said, no, I can't do it. Like
that's psychotic.
Like
it's giving body.
Like how do you do that? He said it was like
psychotic.
3 days. That whole process was like 3 days before.
No, he said he made a game time decision.
No, he said like from the moment he saw her, like he doesn't know. It's like I don't know about you, but like that whole process, like that moment, it felt like 3 days.
Yeah, but at the end, he
had to
make a decision
after 3 days. It's like how Jimmy said him and Jessica were talking for only 10 minutes. Meanwhile, they spoke for 12 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah,
that was ridiculous.
Yeah, Jimmy is a fool.
That one was ridiculous. Jimmy is a scary man.
Jimmy also said he could date it. He was gonna try and he wants to date AD. Now that the show is,
if AD dates him, she's a big fool.
She wants to date him.
So guys, with everything we've talked about, do you believe that love is blind?
I think some couples do prove. Like, I mean, look at Alexa and Brennan. I mean, Kwame and Chelsea.
Kwame and Chelsea randomly are still together.
You know? Even those two people that when they got married, they didn't live together.
I've forgotten their name,
I've forgotten their names. That they didn't live together at first, but now they got in the house together. Those ones too, they're still together.
And what's their name? The Browns.
Who are the Browns?
What's his name?
Brett
and Tiffany.
Okay, yes, Brett and Tiffany.
I think that
I don't think love is blind.
Love can only be blind when both people have sense.
Yes.
And how rare is that? You know? How many seasons of Love is Blind have
6
happened? How many couples are still together? How many couples entered the show and came out as couples at the end? How many people? Do you understand? Yeah. So like, I think that it's very rare for both parties to have sense.
Yeah.
And when they do, love can be blind. You know. But
honestly, I feel like
there's so many things that
slice themselves into thinking that
yes.
You can be in love with the person, I agree, but like you're also like not love, but maybe intense like. Yeah. And then like you're gaslighting yourself into like just believing that like.
Yeah. I honestly think this social experiment, it shouldn't be called Love is Blind, is how much can you bend to fit into the other person?
Stop.
100%. 100, because if you think about it, it's normal human connection. If you're meant to be in a space that you're meant to fall in love, right? And you're talking to the same person, right? Hours on end, days, you guys are having crazy emotional conversations. You feel like you're the only person that knows this person like that. And that's all you have to do. There's nothing distracting you. You will feel like you're in love with that person.
Yeah.
But once you meet each other physically, it's a whole different ball game. And all that will do is, but I feel like I really love this person. Okay, let me compromise on this. Okay, let me compromise. Things that you wouldn't normally compromise on, you end up compromising because you just feel in your mind that, but I'm meant to be in love with this person. Love is not blind.
I mean, yeah, I agree that love is not blind. And like, I think that there's so many things that also, you talking about yourself, you gas yourself up, you sell yourself the best way you can sell yourself to anybody. Like, you're not going to tell, even if you're talking about your flaws, you're not going to make them seem as bad as they actually are, you know? And in selling yourself to a person, you are not being like, I feel like everybody needs to fully experience you as a person before you can say, like, the person needs to experience you in person before they can say that they're in love with you.
Yes.
And it's more than just like conversations, isn't like the person's mannerisms as well, how the person is towards you. If they're telling you I love you, but like I don't feel it when we're together, then you know that's there's so many things to base love off of.
I watched Love is Blind Sweden, and there was this couple that the first thing the girl said when she saw him is, why do you have purple hair? And then like he used to tell her, he used to call her the wind within my something. He used to always call her
the wind beneath my wings.
Something poetic,
something of my life's essence. The meaning of my life's essence. He used to call her something. He used to say every single time he saw her. He used to say it, and every time he said it, she just roll. So one day I felt having an argument, and he said that you only seem to love me when we're having sex.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, she shall be chopped to two.
They're bringing out a British Love is Blind, and I really pray that some sisters...
Would you go on a Nigerian Love is Blind?
Nigerian?
What kind of hazard is that?
That's unnecessary danger.
If you wouldn't go on Love is
No,
Blind.
not Love is Blind Nigeria.
No.
Why?
Love is Blind
Why would
UK,
you?
100%.
Do you know how many are mad?
Many are mad. You know,
few are roaming.
No, many are mad. Many are roaming.
You won't go on Love is Blind Nigeria.
No, definitely not.
No. What am I
You
doing?
go on Love is Blind in another country.
UK.
They're mad. As you
I
can
wouldn't
see,
go
they're
on
mad
Love is
people every
Blind.
period.
No,
Yeah?
I wouldn't go on
You
Love
gonna
is
love
Blind.
that period.
No.
Okay, will you go on Love is Blind?
I would go and Love is Blind, but honestly, my motive is not to fall
But they're
in love.
mad
I'm
people
just out
everywhere.
there.
Oh wow.
I'm just out there. It's something to do. I'll be honest.
This one, my son, I love
You
their
and
eyes.
Sarah Ann, what's the difference?
There's a difference, so no, there's
What
a
is the
difference.
difference?
I am a girl's
I'm
girl. I'm not a
actually
pick me. That's the first one. She's a clown. I'm not running a circus.
Oh my
What's our
goodness.
biggest takeaway from season 6 of Love is Blind? That
no.
love isn't blind.
Love is not blind.
Love is not blind, though. If you find love, good luck to you. If you don't find love, good luck.
Wait,
to you.
I don't think we should say love is not blind. I mean, look at.
Love is not blind. Let's go.
I mean, I don't think that should
Well,
be
okay.
our takeaway because there's
love is not blind in Nigeria.
There's what their names now? Forget their names. You made them boring now. I don't remember their names.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, they are there. I feel
What are their names? Amy and
no, I can't even remember their name.
wow.
Jessica, Jennifer.
No,
Jacqueline,
it's Amy.
Amy and Brett. Amy, no, I don't know. I'm literally just
Wow.
I see them. They said I made them.
What their
boring.
names?
You made them
What
boring.
their names?
Remember their names.
Oh, yeah,
you
Joe
that
now.
you like them.
Oh yeah,
People
Shan.
that
Oh yeah,
you love.
Joe.
You love
Amy
the love
and-
story.
Oh yeah, Joe.
What's
Joe.
his name, please? Please.
I don't remember.
Oh,
Please
God.
now.
I
Joe
swear to
now.
God, I don't remember his name.
What are their names?
Amy, I don't know. You did a group for Love is Blind.
Honestly, I just can't remember. Like, that's what I'm telling you that
Those guys, Sha,
Uh,
they're making it
I
work.
don't think that's enough to say.
They're making it
okay,
work.
baby,
That
is
love
blind.
can be blind if they
Are
have
they?
sense
Are
and
they?
learn how to use condoms.
Honestly, they need to learn how to use condoms.
Yeah.
I
They should
absolutely
just drop
agree with
a
that.
U.
Yeah.
That'd be cute, man.
Yeah, that's it.
So I'm looking for Amy and Johnny.
There we go.
Johnny.
Look at us.
Yes, McIntyre. That had
Yes,
a long
yes.
name that she was for me.
There we go. Amy.
Anyway, so yes, biggest lesson is love isn't blind. Don't go on reality TV and make yourself like it just like
And as a pick me. Oh.
I mean, like Sarah Ann said, entertainment for her. So if you want to be
I
entertained,
hope Sarah Ann gets what she deserves.
I hope so, and I hope it's public too. Sorry about that. That's very mean, but
All right. Should we wrap up the episode?
yeah.
Okay.
let me do it. Thank you guys so much for watching today's episode. Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. It's Lowkey Relatable Pod across platforms, right? Right. Look at that. This is Valerie. This is T Garbs. They're the original hosts, but my name is Amiola, and I've taken over today.
Please, if you are having dilemma, send it to us
Oh yeah, that part.
so we can advise you. We've changed. We don't used to do comedic relief anymore. Advice, agony, don't be
She
scared.
said we've changed.
Send it
Valerie
to
doesn't
us.
look like she's changed.
Send it. We'll do a mix of both, like comedic advice.
Uh-huh.
See you guys soon.
Mwah.